Sorry, I had to get my iPad. Hello, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than the normal travel vlogs that I have been doing. Hint, hint, to go check those out. Just kidding. No, I'm not. So today I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my personal experience. No one else's, my personal experience on how I became an ophthalmic medical assistant with absolutely no schooling. First things first, number one, customer service. That's really the big thing here. I hope I can help you shed a little bit of light on how to get your toe into this field, okay? First off, I just want to start by saying that I actually did go to community college. I was taking some courses to get my diploma in medical assisting. I failed one class, you guys. I repeat, I failed one class. I had a 79.3. I had to have an 80 to pass, but my instructor would not pass me. She would not pass me. She explained that there would be no extra credit or anything like that. So I failed by 0.7 points, did not get my degree, and I landed my booty over at Walmart. Worked on the floor. Everyone knows how Walmart is, working in retail. If you've ever worked there, or even if you haven't worked there, but you've just shopped there, you know exactly what people have to deal with, both customers and employees. I told myself I always wanted to be in the medical field. So when I heard a position open up at the pharmacy, I had to jump right on that really quick. And Walmart was really good about that because I didn't have, like I said, all I had was those classes that I took with the medical assisting, but I didn't actually have anything in writing or anything under my belt of working for a doctor or anything. So I went to the pharmacy, applied for a pharmacy technician job, got the job. And so once I got the job there, I was like, you know what, you need to just go ahead and learn about pharmacy technician and what it is they actually do, not just from Walmart, but from some type of online source or school source or something. So I did Penn Foster. I did their diploma program, ended up passing that. I love Penn Foster. It took me they give you a year or over a year maybe. I completed the whole entire program in probably like 6 months because I just wanted to get that over with. I did not like the pharmacy after I finished learning what it is that they have to do and all the things they have to deal with and how crazy people are when their medication is not ready. Dealing with phones and insurance. Insurance is the worst. I guarantee you this. Insurance is the worst virtually. In any part of the medical field, insurance is horrible. Y'all know what I'm saying. So I had to get out of Walmart for that reason. Also, Walmart has a history of a lot of harassment, including sexual harassment and things like that. So, you know, yeah, like I said, I had to get out of there. My microphone was disconnected, so this is probably gonna sound a little bit crazy. Lo siento. So I left Walmart. Once I was there for about 2.5 years. Once I received some experience in customer service, I just went ahead and just started applying to different places. So I applied to Lens Crafters. Lo and behold, applied to Lens Crafters. You only needed 6 months customer service experience to work at Lens Crafters. So I was able to go in and I landed the job. So I ended up working in the doctor's office, not where the glasses and you buy your glasses and things like that, but I ended up working in the doctor's office, just doing pre-testing. My title was eyecare advisor. So I was just the person who, you know, you first saw when you first went in the doctor's office, when you go in and you look in those little machines and you see the hot air balloon or the, I think it's farmhouse that they have now, or maybe that's the old one, I can't remember. That person that you see and they take the picture of your eyes and things like that, that was me. So they trained me how to do that. That was super easy and super fun. I was like, oh, I kind of like this. So then I got moved out to the front office and they trained me on how to check insurance, file insurance claims, and apply it to the patient's bills and things like that. I was pulling charts and filing charts and things like that, answering the telephones, like I said. That was pretty much the front desk area. So, which is not always the funnest thing, you know. answering phone calls, on the phone with insurance, dealing with angry patients whose insurance are not covering their glasses and they thought that it would. And that's a whole nother video. Yeah, so I like that. But as always with retail and working for those chain places, it was not the best thing. They were not trying to pay anything for the amount of work that they had us doing. So I had to get out of there. Plus, I had to work Saturdays and Sundays, which I'm not a fan of as a millennial. Not a fan of working the weekends. So I had to get out of there. So I applied to a doctor's office in, also I worked at LensCrafters for about a little bit over a year. I applied to a doctor's office, a local optometrist office. Optometry is very different from ophthalmology. If any of you guys watching don't know that, optometry is pretty much where you go and get, like your prescriptions and things like that. They can diagnose if you have like some type of eye disease, for example, like a retinal tear or something in the back of your eye, or you have cataracts or something like that. They'll tell you that, but they're not actually going to perform the surgery there at the optometry office. The optometrist is not going to do that. You have to go to an ophthalmologist to have that cataract removed or to repair that tear in the back of your eye. That's kind of the main thing. There's a lot more differences. Ophthalmology, you can also get your prescription and glasses and things like that, but that's another story. Landed that job. That really kicked it into gear at that optometrist office. He was the greatest doctor. I would love to work for him again. However, I am moving and that's probably never gonna happen. So it is what it is. But he really helped, I guess, my foundation and to help form me as a assistant. He taught me everything there is to know about manual refracting. That's, when they put the lenses in front of your eyes, which one's better, 1 or 2, and they're flipping all the switches and stuff like that. Optometry, reading glasses and things like that. He showed me how to administer eye drops. You guys know about the dilation drops. No one's a fan of those. I learned how to insert contacts into patients' eyes, how to remove them myself from patients' eyes. I teach people how to do that of all ages. I learned about visual fields and OCTs, and that's getting into a lot more depth of machinery. He just taught me how to do a lot more than LensCrafters, obviously, but he really helped a lot. After I finished that at that particular place, I applied to an ophthalmology office, surgical center, the big boys, the big dogs. I ended up getting the job. Now, that's based off of, all of my experience that I had. The doctor's office, at LensCrafters, customer service in general since I graduated high school. I really think that customer service played a huge factor in that, and just being a lovable person. You can't work with people and with patients or in retail if you don't love people. Even though they might get on your nerves a lot, you gotta, treat them how you want to be treated, or either ship them off to the manager. Now, you have to work under a licensed ophthalmologist for 1,000 hours, I believe, to get certified as a medical assistant, and a certified ophthalmic medical assistant, COMA. 1,000 hours if you did not go to school. Me. You also do have the option of going to school for 12 months. I believe the program is 12 months. It might be different in different areas, but in my particular city, it's 12 months, and then you would come in and shadow to get your certification. I think it's 500 hours if you actually went to school. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, I'll go ahead and put all that information in the comment section, which I probably might be wrong because I do have a history of being wrong. But yeah, I've been saying a lot, haven't I? Yikes. We need to fix that. Let me look at my little iPad here. To get certified, it's called the Joint Commission on Allied Health Personnel in Ophthalmology, or JCAPO is what they say that that abbreviation is. The place that I worked at, worked for, they did not cover that price. And I believe it's a couple $100. I might be wrong about that, or $150, $250, I can't remember. I'll put that in. 200 questions is on the test, 180 minutes they give you to take that certification. And then once you pass that, the rest is history. They also have like higher certifications as well. You can become a certified ophthalmic technician. I haven't really looked too much into what the difference is. I know you get higher pay, obviously. You also can become a certified ophthalmic surgical assistant. So you can go in and assist the doctors, the ophthalmologists with surgeries. Obviously, you're not going to be performing them, but you can assist. I think that is so cool to have that. I've witnessed quite a few cataract surgeries. That is an experience. To witness cataract surgery, or witness someone cutting into an eye and replacing the lens with this, taking out the cloudy lens and replacing it in with a new one, and the patient just lying there on the table. It's an experience, and I could only imagine how employees or nurses or anyone who works in the OR feels when they're watching someone do a brain surgery or a heart transplant or a lung transplant or anything like that. Like, how gifted, how extraordinary it is that humans are this smart to do this. It's crazy, right? I just love this field. That's all I can say. I really love the eye field. Again, number one thing for me, even though I didn't get to go to school for this, is going ahead and just applying somewhere if you've already built up a customer service history. Just, if you really are interested, go and apply to your local lens crafters or America's Best. I know these places are not the greatest place to work for, but they will get your foot in the door. And you won't have to be there forever unless you want to, but you don't have to be there forever. So that's just a thought on, or my opinion on, what I think you should be doing to go ahead and get in. I will also say that a lot of people ask me, oh, Chanel, are you gonna go back to school and become an ophthalmologist or a nurse or something like that? And the answer is no. I wanted something to where I could afford to live on my own, have all my necessities, but also be able to travel and do whatever it is I wanted to do. And it allows me to do that. I can come and go as I please. I can still work. And if I wanted to go take a weekend trip to New York or something, I could do that and not have to worry about anything, and still be able to save, put money towards my savings and stuff. So I'm not going back to school. I'm living my life. I'm 28. I'm living my life. Lastly, the last thing is benefits. At my particular optometrist office I worked at, we got free glasses. Before I left the optometry office, I was given a pair of Jimmy Choo glasses that were worth over $550. Also, I was getting free contacts all the time. I have never paid for contacts, colored, prescription contacts, you name it. I've never had to pay for them, simply because the doctor I worked for was just a great person, and I was able to take like trial contacts, as many as I wanted whenever I needed them. I literally, when I left that optometry office, I have enough contacts to last me like the next like 2, 3, maybe 4 years. But again, it depends on what doctor you work for and what they're actually gonna give you or not give you. Some of them are nice, some of them are really mean. Just depends on where you work. And right now I am not working for an eye doctor. The pandemic made that all topsy-turvy. I'm actually working for the state, helping patients or people get vaccinated, and doing some contact tracing with people who have contracted COVID as well. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm also a travel agent on the side. So it's been really fun to be able to see all the different types of things that I am interested in, and to see different little businesses, side businesses take off like they've done. I am very grateful, very, very, very grateful to God, Jehovah God. It's all him. I'm very grateful, and I'm just grateful to people for all the opportunities that they've given me. Anyways, I hope you guys have learned at least a little bit of something from this, or can take away something from this. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like this video so other people have the chance to also see it if this is something that they're interested in doing. Thanks again for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Oh, one last thing. For all you people who are obsessed with whether people's eye color is real or not, obviously these are contacts. You're welcome. I'm out.
Tell me what you do on a Sunday. I'm tired of all these Fridays.